Hello guys and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a prediction for the Titan pool. So if you guys don't know what the Titan pool is, it is the new 7-star crystal coming out very shortly, I believe. It might already be out or sort of you may already know the release date if you have watched the recent stream that will be taking place sort of today. Has not quite taken place yet, and this video may come out in a couple days after, so you might already know who's in it and things like that, but this is just my quick prediction video. So let's just jump into it. This video may be obsolete if you guys haven't if you guys already know the Titan pool. So here's what I'm going to do. If I just if you look there, Friday the 2nd of June, 3:32, there are some there's the time and date to show that I've not yet watched the stream. So this is my prediction video. Let's see how many I get right. I can always come back and talk about it in the future, but let's jump in and talk about and sort of give my predictions and things like that. So 1, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. 2, if you're new around here, please do subscribe. We're on our way to 600 subscribers. 3, join the Discord if you're new around here. And 4, also my Twitter's in the description. So they're both in the description. My tier list video was out recently. If you guys are enjoying these videos, please give them a thumbs up. Please do subscribe and leave a comment on who you think's going to be coming out. If the Titan pool has already been, you know, it's already told and you guys know what's coming from the stream, then just look at this as a how many did I get right. And if you guys aren't interested in this video after it, then I do apologize. I did need to get this out a bit sooner, but unfortunately I just couldn't due to work restraints. So let's just jump in. In the science class, we may as well go down to 6 stars because there aren't many 7 stars released. I'm going to do 3 from each class. These have got to be champs who are very, very good, who aren't already in the 7-star pool, and who are sort of going to be worth it. So as I said, if you don't know what the Titan pool is, it doesn't quite have a pool yet. I don't know about it. It is when you dupe a current 7-star champion, you gain Titan shards. Those Titan shards go to a Titan crystal. The Titan crystal is basically a featured for the 7-star pool, basically. So it will have better champs than the basic pool. It will have champs who are a bit more accessible because it will be harder to get shards for it, and therefore making the champs in there a bit more desirable. So I'm going to put my predictions to the point here. I'm going to have 1 pretty sure will be in it, 1 you know, or I would say 1 very, very great champ, 1 decent champ, and 1 champ who I think is probably going to be in it. So I'll start with, that will be in for each class, of course. So I'm going to start with Spider-Ham. I believe Spider-Ham will be in that Titan pool. I think he's just the right level of champion to be in there. I think he's very, very good, but not overpowered like a Human Torch or a Scorpion. So I think he's probably the right man for the job there. Great defender, great attacker, and he probably just about fits the 7-star sort of mold for this Titan pool. Again, not too overpowered, is accessible, but is still a very, very decent champ. The second champ I'm going to put in there is going to be sorry, got something on my shirt then. I think it's going to be She-Hulk. I thought about this for a while. I thought it's between I-Bomb and She-Hulk. I think She-Hulk is a very, very good champ. She's somebody who's not in the she wasn't released in the basic pool, as you guys can look at here. We've only got Hulk, Joe Fixit, Spider-Man, Titania. If Titania hadn't been in the basic pool, I would have said she was in the Titan pool. But I've gone with She-Hulk. Very, very good champ. Lots of ability. Poison immune. Slows on there. I-Bomb is going to be my 3rd pick for sort of a very high tier champ. I think out of the top 6 or 7 in the class, Quicksilver, too new, probably too overpowered. His whiplash damage will go up massively. Overseer is obviously a 7-star already. Thing, too good in incursions. The rest of the champs that I currently own, maybe a bit power. Mr. Negative is one of those who we could definitely see in the Titan pool. He was up there in line with I-Bomb. Human Torch, I think, is way too powerful. won't be getting a 7-star anytime soon. Scorpion, way too powerful, also won't, and the same for Spot. So I do think it's probably between I-Bomb and Mr. Negative for that third and final spot. Very, very good champs. Very, very strong champs, and were definitely worth being sort of the top pulls in the Titan pool. So that is the science class. I've got I-Bomb and / Mr. Negative, so technically 4 predictions, but I'm going to go with I-Bomb, She-Hulk, and my third and final pick, who was Spider-Ham. So that does it for the science class. Hopefully I'm right on those ones. Let's jump across to the skill class. So in the skill, we've already got some pretty good 7-stars. Killmonger, Korg, Hawkeye, Falcon, Elsa, and Mantis. Again, Killmonger would have been somebody I guaranteed was in the Titan pool. Couldn't believe he was in the basic pool. I think he's a very underrated champion. But let's make our predictions again for the 6-star. So this one is a little bit more tricky because there's a very, very good champs who are quite underused. You know, Black Cat, very, very good champ. Agent Venom, great champ. Blade, somebody who's very, very strong. Atuma. And Atuma is going to be my first pick. I do think Atuma will be in the Titan pool. I think he's just good enough, similar to Spider-Ham. Very good on defense, but is new enough to make it quite a big incentive to people to open. And not super overpowered or in that sort of top 5, top 6 champs in the class to make him as a 7-star too overpowered. Then my other champ is going to be somebody a little bit different, a little bit more boring, and but is unlike anyone who we currently have in the 7-star pool. It's going to be Masakre. Amazing champ. Damage into the block is unbelievable. He will be somebody who, if is in the 7-star, I'll be very surprised. I think he's a very, very, very strong champion. He offers something very different to anyone else with that, apart from Valkyrie, with that hit into the block. So he's sort of my middle ground champ. And then my top tier champ is actually another one who we just mentioned. I think it could be Valkyrie. I think she does tremendous damage into the block. The damage into the block is massive. The utility she has hitting into the block is unbelievable. At SIG 200, she's one of the best unstoppable counters. And she's also a very, very new champ who will attract a lot of people to spend for Titan shards or to spend for 7-star shards to then try and get Titan shards. So that is my guess for the skill one. We've got Valkyrie as my top god tier champ. Then we've got Masakre as my middle one, who would be very, very strong for a 7-star. And then my sort of most realistic one in Atuma. But they're 3 amazing champs who, if any of them go in the Titan pool, we should be very, very happy. Now, into the mutant class. This one's a lot harder because there's a lot of sort of mediocre / bad champs in the mutant class. If we look at our current ones, we've got Bishop, Domino, Sauron, 3 great defenders. Gambit, Storm, Sunspot, 3 very good attackers. I think with this one, my most realistic choice for a 7-star is probably I was gonna say then I think it could be Omega Red, but I think that would be too powerful at SIG 200. So I'm gonna go with somebody I saw up here. I'm gonna go with Colossus. I think Colossus will be a very, very strong champ in the 7-star, but he fits the mold perfectly. Not too overpowered, very good for questing, but not amazing in battlegrounds. He, again, is very, very strong, huge utility, and would be somebody who's amazing in the Titan pool. My second choice is going to be Iceman. Recently buffed means he's very, very attractive to open up. Everyone wants to use him. A lot of people like Iceman. He has that cold snap that not many people are immune to, which makes him a very, very good option. And then third and final, they're 2 very, very strong champions. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to put myself out there and really chuck out a champ who I think is, you know, one of the better champs in the class. I know we've already got Bishop as a 7-star. I think Magneto House of X could be a 7-star. I think he was buffed a long time ago. He has that passive stun, which is very, very effective. And I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but he feels like a 7-star champ. He feels like somebody who will be in the next pool. I know the Titan pool is supposed to be the best of the best, which is why I thought of Omega Red, but I thought him at SIG 200 would be far too OP. Although I guess you do have to get him twice to SIG him, and then you've got to get him to SIG 200. So maybe it could be Omega Red. But I'm going to go with Magneto House of X and Magneto Red, Omega Red as somebody who is very a bit of a wild card. If we get him, we should be definitely very, very happy with that. Right, that is the mutant class. 3 more to go. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. Cosmic. We're not getting Hercules, don't even think about it. We're not even getting those top 3 on the aisle. I'm pretty sure we've already got Gore as a 7-star. We do. We've also got Silver Surfer, Venom. So 3 great champs there. I think the first one who I think we'll definitely get in this Titan pool is I was stuck between 2 minds then. I was gonna go Corvus Glaive, but I don't know if I'm not 100%. So I'm gonna go with somebody I saw up here, King Groot. I think King Groot, there's a very high chance that we do get him. His survivability is massive as a 7-star. His damage only goes up, which is something that really benefits everyone who uses him. As I said, his survivability at SIG 200 is unreal. You basically cannot die with that regen. I think he'll be in, again, he feels like a 7-star champ. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not because of his survivability, but I think he is a very, very, very strong champ. Vision Arcus, another one. Really good champ. Underused and underrated in my opinion. I think he'll definitely be in this Titan pool. And my final sort of god tier champ, or a champ I think is very, very strong, will be as a 7-star. Just checking they're not already. They aren't. It's gonna be Cersei. Amazing defender. So good at questing, or on the questing side, and a really, really good attacker. Her glancing mechanism is very, very strong, and it means she dies very, very slowly and is hard to kill in battlegrounds. And her unblockables and transmutations are 2 abilities that are very, very interesting. So I think Cersei's going to be that top tier in the Cosmic class. There we've got Cersei. We have I can't remember, Vision Arcus and King Groot as my 3 predictions there. Tech, this one is a little bit more interesting, I think. My first choice, Cap America, Sam Wilson. I believe he's not already. Just need to double check. No, he's not yet. Very, very good champ. Lock-on is very cool. I feel like he's a very good champ, but underused, which is why they'll put him in the 7-star. He's also going to be eventually having a film out 2025, 2024. So that will also interest a lot of people to spend. So he is definitely one of my options as sort of that medium man. The other one is going to be I was going to say Omega Sentinel, but Omega Sentinel is my pick for the one of the top 5, top 6. I think she is maybe not as good as Warlock or Ant-Man, Future, Nimrod, Ghost or Ultron, but she's definitely up there as a very, very strong champion. I think she'll be into it, incentivize people to sort of get into that Titan pool and to spend for it. And then third and final choice, I think I'm going to go Viv Vision. She's not in the featured yet, or actually she's just been put in the featured. I think she's a champ who not many people are that interested by. She has some few good abilities, but she's not one of the strongest new champs. I think this will be a perfect way to drive up sales, but also to get people interested in this champion, which is definitely something I think they'll do. So we've got Viv Vision and can't remember my other pick now. Sam Wilson, Cap America Sam Wilson. I wouldn't also be surprised if Doc Ock is in this one, or Nebula, but I'm going Sam Wilson, I'm going with Viv Vision, and I'm going with Omega Sentinel. 3 very, very strong champs for that tech class. And finally, we go to Mystic. Looking at the Mystics we've already got, very, very strong ones in there. Sasquatch, Dragon Man, America Chavez, Wiccan and Wong. Wiccan and Wong would have been the 2 I put in this Titan pool. Unfortunately, they're taken, so now I've got to pick 3 others. But I'm going to go and I'm going to put it quite quite frankly, Juggernaut, if he is a Titan Pool, everyone will be very, very happy. He's a very, very good champ. One of the strongest mystics in here. A little bit underrated, but we saw how good he was in EOP Acceptance. So he's somebody who's going to be put in as a very attractive proposition for spenders, and somebody a lot of people will want. I'm going with Spider-Man Supreme. Everyone loves Spider-Man. I think there'll be at least one Spider-Man in this Titan Pool because he's one of the most famous Marvel characters, which means people will want to spend to get him. So he's in there. New champ. A lot of interesting mechanics. Not too overused, which is why I think people will be very, very interested. And finally, he's a Spider-Man. And then third and foremost, I'm going with... I'm thinking Mephisto, but I think it's a bit of an obvious choice. And as you can tell by my predictions, I'm really trying to push the boat out. I'm going with Longshot. Very, very strong champ. Lots of people love him. His SB2 can absolutely shred if they've got a lot of buffs. The Incinerates on there are massive. A champion who is perhaps underrated. No, not underrated at all. But a little bit underused. Maybe now there are more champs out. He's also somebody who you might forget about in the Mystic class. Not that he's not good. He's amazing champ and a lot of people love him. But you know, you've got your Rintras, your Doctor Dooms, your Tigras, and that sort of level with Absorbing Man and Hood in there. That top 5, and Longshot's not really somebody you think of too much. I think the Titan Pool will really show how good he is. And he is one of the best Mystic champs. And this Titan Pool is supposed to have a lot of champions who are very, very good and who a lot of people want to spend to get, which is why I've put Longshot in there. So for the Mystic class, we've gone Longshot, we've gone Juggernaut, and we have gone Spider-Man Supreme. So that does it for my video. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you're new around here, please do subscribe. Please join the Discord in the description below. And comment what you guys think of these predictions. Again, these predictions are Friday the 2nd of June, 3:48. So there is... This is not out before the live stream, so I don't know the answers, but I am wanting to make this video anyway. So let me know in the comments down below if I'm right or wrong. If you don't know who's in it, let me know your predictions. If you do, let me know how many I've got right or wrong. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.